Alright guys, Shamian here. So with my pastry dough, with the excess that I have remaining, I am just going to do a pie, a tart cherry pie, right? It's an open pie, it's not going to be covered, right? Sometimes pies are served like that, right? So this is my pie dish, I greased it, and I'm just going to use this brand. I just opened it of tart cherry, right? It's a country cherry. It's not sweet. You all have seen me use this in the waffle demo, right? So I'm just going to empty the contents directly into there and use a spatula to get out all of it. You see how pretty it looked for me the moment it hit it was made for it, really. As it hit, you see how pretty it looked, right? So I'm just going to use it. Yeah, so I'm just going to use this, and as I said, it's an open pie. Pie dish is a bit high, so what could happen is that I can pinch lower. You know, there's this technique, the pinchy pies, and because it's a tart pie, I'm going to sprinkle some sugar onto there, because you know it's a dessert and you want it somewhat sweet, okay? So I'm going to have to pinch it lower. Remember, I gave that tip, right? Because it's too high as it is. So I'm sprinkling on the sugar just for a bit of sweet, not to overdo it. Some persons, even though it's desserts, they don't really care for it to be over sweet, right? Let's remember things like that. So make sure the corners get, you don't want some sweet and some not sweet. Next bit right here. I'll just show you guys roughly the pinch, right? So I'm just going to show you guys the lower pinch, like about here, so we want to drop it, right? Because we want it to be in direct alignment with our cherry. As it is, it was a bit too high, so it should be a pinch. But remember, you all know, those of you that know me know why I won't be able to pinch it, right? So it's supposed to be like this, right? You don't get confused at this stage and say, oh, my pie dish is too tall. You work to suit. I always tell you all that. So you see what I'm having here already? This is where you want it in alignment with your pie, with your cherry or your filling. As it is there, let's watch for comparison. I'm spinning the dish. You see where it was? That's an absolute no-no. That is chaos. That is something that a person that doesn't know what they are doing will put out. This is not something you and I want to put out, right? We must always be of that excellent spirit, right? So this is a no-no. We are seeing comparison, live demonstration and comparison of what I'm trying to say, because some person might not grasp it, right? So I'm moving on now to just pressing down the rest, okay? If you are wondering, you say, well, Shami, and you are speaking to those that know you, we don't know why you can't pinch it. It's because I wear nails. I just love to share and be really direct and be really direct and really direct, and that's what I love to do. Right? So you all are seeing the difference. I'm gonna have to just distribute my cherries, because remember when I started it was up, so I'm gonna distribute my cherries more evenly, just in a bit. I'm gonna do it even now, not just in a bit, because I'm seeing a little spacing right here, right? I'm going to put it back. I'm giving this tip also. This is not a full scale demo. I'm just giving you all some tip with the remainders of pastry that I had. I'm going to put it back in the refrigerator. You see the edges right here that we have exposed? I'm going to show you guys now me egg washing the edges of it right this minute, right? Because we want it to have that beautiful color. Imagine this is on a baked pie, a last minute pie, and this is what we have, right? Imagine if I get fancy and try to cover it up, and because now they are being, sorry about that noise, now they are being very creative. No, sorry about that knocking. Sometimes you hear ridiculous amount of noise when I'm cooking, I know. Yeah, so now they are getting very fancy. Now they are getting very fancy, the culinary world, the professional cooking world, and they are doing lots of things with pie. They are making, like using cutters and so forth, making star shapes and so forth for their pies. It's just the most gorgeous thing I have ever seen, right? So they are using like literal cutters and they are shaping, like for instance this pie. This is the egg wash. A whole egg beaten with about a tablespoon of water, right? Yeah, so I was saying now they are getting really fancy in the culinary world, and they are making fancy toppings for their pies, no longer just the box design with the pies. Now they are doing lots of stuff with it, and I just admire the work of art that is pie now. They are also making what is known as the slab pies now. They are no longer making it in these pie dish. They are putting it on a baking sheet and calling it a slab pie or a cookie sheet and building that whole pie. And the question is, why don't we think of this before? They are saying now you can literally throw away your now all your pie dishes, because the slab pie is like the new thing in the pie world. You can Google it, slab pie, or check on Pinterest and in the search put in slab pie, and you're gonna see what the slab pie is all about. Right? It's super easy, right? Just trying to get a bit of my sugar onto my egg wash. Put it back in your refrigerator for quite some time. Yes, you can add spices in there, but keep in mind this is more American thing, and they don't use heavy spices, nutmeg and things like us, okay? So that's about it. Alright guys, it was my pleasure. I'll show you all the perfection of the baked pie that we have once it's done, okay? Alright guys. Hi guys, Shamion here. This is my finished pie. Remember that pie made? It's homemade, right? It's so good, right? Let me do a zoom in for you guys to see. It's just lovely. It's going to be delicious. It's an open pie. Didn't cover it on purpose, right? Alright guys, have a blessed day.